Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Asia. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell so you can get the weekly notifications for my videos. Today I decided to give you guys my take on the Bratz challenge. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, just keep on watching. So starting off with my brows already filled in, and I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C12 as a base, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend that out. So going into the BH Cosmetics GlamReflection Gilded palette, I'm going to use that soft brown color at the top, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend that into my crease. Then going into that deep brown shade, I'm going to take a small detailed brush, and what I'm doing here is basically carving out the shape of my cut crease. So the way that the bratzdoll look, and I'll add a picture of it and you also will see it in the thumbnail, but the way it is like the cut crease is pretty much defined and only has like a deep brown shade in it. So that's what I'm creating here. It'll make more sense as you see me go, but right now I'm just sketching out the shape that I want the cut crease to be. So after sketching it out, this is how it should look. So then I'm gonna take a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm just gonna fill out the edges, just leaving the lid blank. Then I'm gonna take the C12 concealer and I'm gonna cut the crease so I know exactly where to put the silver shadow and the glitter. Right now I'm just switching to a much smaller brush so that I can get that actual like cat eye pointed detail at the edges. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer so that it's not too wet when I apply the eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow, we're going into the Wet n Wild Tunnel Vision palette, and we're just gonna take that grayish silvery shade and apply that where we put the concealer. I'm going back into that flat brush and I'm redefining that brown color that we used for the cut crease. And then I'm going to line my eyes with the Morphe eyeliner in black and basically following the guideline of my eye shape and then using that edge pretty much to know where the wing goes. It sounds weird, but you see what I'm doing. I'm going into this beautiful glitter by Glittermyworld. It's called Starstruck Silver and it's kind of holographic, so it has like rainbow shades in there once you move around and shift the light. And I'm applying this in sections using the Duo brush on glue. And guys, I cannot stress to you how beautiful this color is. Like the camera doesn't know justice, I think because the lights are too bright. But like I showed you before, this glitter does have reflections in it and it's holographic, so it looks rainbow when you look at it, but then it's also silver, so yeah, so cute. So applying glitter is extremely messy, so to basically fix my eyeliner, I'm going to use the NYX liquid liner, and then I'm going to also perfect that cut crease again with the brown shadow as needed. Then I'm using a makeup wipe just to clean up the fallout and then also perfect that wing as well. Then I'm going to go into the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel and I'm using that as my moisturizer today. And to prime my face, I'm using the Touch and Soul No Pore Blem priming water. Since we're trying to basically mimic a doll, I wanted the face to be super like glistening and shiny and like glowy and highlighted. So I'm going in with this liquid highlighter by Sace Lady, and then I'm going to go in with the Cover FX glitter drops in Nova, and I'm going to put that in my highlight areas as well. And just blending out with my fingers and sponge, whatever gets it to be blended. didn't show them on screen, but I'm just mixing my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation and then in Caracas and the Maybelline Superstay Foundation in Warm Coconut, and I'm mixing those together for this foundation color, and I'm just gonna blend it out with the Real Technique sponge. Concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Caramel, and I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes to cover those bags, down my nose, Cupid's bow, my chin, and then my forehead, and I'm just gonna blend that out with another Real Technique sponge. And once you've blended your entire life away, you can use your going in with your contour. So I'm using the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in F17, and then I'm gonna go into that Jordana Sculpt and Go in Deep, and I'm gonna use that to basically contour all the areas that I feel are necessary. And then again, you go in and you blend it on out, blend it out, blend it, blend it, blend it out. Like, blending takes so much time, but you have to do it perfectly because otherwise you'll just look crazy. But it's the most time consuming and tedious part of makeup, for me anyway. I'm using this random fluffy brushes to perfect my nose contour. The sponge just wasn't doing it for me, so I had to go in with a brush. So then to set my concealer, the area that I concealed, I'm going to use the Airspun translucent setting powder and this fluffy brush just to get into the nooks and crannies and make sure everything is set and not going to go anywhere. Then I'm going to set the rest of my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. My contour, I'm just going in with Morphe's Brontour in Showmance. And then to bronze even more, I'm taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. And then not going in with any additional product, but just blending everything out with the same brush that I used to set the rest of my face. And then I'm just gonna go into that darker brown color that we used for the cut crease, and I'm just gonna blend that on my lower lash line. And in my waterline, I'm just gonna use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Yogurt. I use that lighter brown to blend out the darker brown, basically the same color that we used as a transition shade. So for mascara, I'm going into a Cosmetic Superhero Mascara in black. And off camera, I'm just going to be applying these lashes from Aliexpress in the style D06. And then I'm taking the Makeup by Yolondo Rebel highlighter, and I'm just going to start the glow up process, sis. Like, let's get into it. So yes, I am gonna be super highlighted today because again, we are trying to mimic a doll, but I mean, I love a light of highlight anyway. So yeah, just keep watching. I'm gonna even highlight my forehead and my chin, which I normally don't do. But for blush, we're gonna go into the BH Cosmetics Blush Duo, and we're gonna apply that. And then we're going into Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3, and then we're just gonna use one of those shades to go on top of the highlight. For lips, we're going into NK Lipstick in Sable, and I just decided to use a liner brush just to perfect the edges because I didn't have a liner that goes with this, so I'm using the lipstick as an actual liner. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in the middle of that, which you'll see in a second, and we're going to go into Antique Fuchsia, and that's going to be in the middle, and we're just going to blend that out. You'll see. And just in the center of my lips, I'm just going to be using MAC's Lip Glass and Love Child. And I'm setting my face with the MAC Fix Plus. Then I'm taking this fluffy ass wig, this big old wig that I bought for a 70s party for a New Year's, but I was just like, hey, why not use it for the Bratz challenge since I found one that actually uses an afro. And there you have it. This is the look. I hope you guys like it. It was super extra, but I feel like this could be used for like special occasions or anything. So yeah, it came out really cute and I just love the way it came out. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will catch you in the next one.